Hey, what's up YouTube? This is XBOXfreakquency playing Factions game number 8. Random placement. 4-player game. Big Ice is the map. So I chose yellow here. And I'm last to act. So this is the first turn. We're going to be placing our capitals here. My best bet since I'm last. So the additional maneuver is a capital. Starting maneuver is a temple. Airfield is 3 crypts, which blue already has here, ironically. Defense die is 3 complete continents. There's no guaranteed card in this in this game. 2 troops is 26 territories. Airfield is 9 territories in 1 turn, and the attack die is 12 minerals. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Green put his capital in the temple. Blue put his out in the west. Let's see what black does. So black puts his out in kind of near Warpaw kind of thing, I guess. And I think I'm gonna put mine in the east here on my 5. I think that's my best bet probably. Could put it on my other 5 to the west of that 5, but it's kind of too close to black's capital, even though that 5 I just put it on is close to black's capital. But I probably want to take that territory eventually, kind of make a statement that I'm going for that territory. So it's on green to act right now. Let's see what he does here. So green looking to take Warpaw right off the bat, which I don't blame him. Usually if someone has a presence in Warpaw there, and they go first, or the first to go, and they have a presence there, they usually do go for it. Especially if the enemy was weak there and there. So the Warpaw that green just took is like the Australia of the classic version in my eyes. You know, there's one way in, one way out. And the thing is, it gives you two troops as well, bonus troops, which is huge. So blue getting his airfield right off the bat. He has 3 crypts. So let's see what blue does here. Looks like he's thinking of minerals here, I'm thinking, which is the attack die. So puts 1 on his capital. So yeah, it looks like he is thinking minerals. Blue is thinking the minerals. And he gets the airfield too. That's disgusting. There's no need for him to really attack because he's not going to get a card anyways. Because unless he's already attacked too, but maybe he really doesn't want black getting control of that dam there. Maybe. He also could just be spreading himself out a bit too. So I'm going to think he would take the airfield. He might take a card, though. And just think he's going to hold the crypts, which he very well could. So the crazy thing is he probably could freezes 8, which is what he probably is gonna do. Yeah, I would think so. That is a good move on his part. I mean, I haven't even gone yet, and blue has guaranteed himself the attack die, basically. The only way we could take away the attack die is if we took away the crypt and then destroyed his 8 presence there. Which doesn't really make sense to me because of my positioning, but you know, if black maybe dedicated a turn to taking out a crypt, maybe I would dedicate a turn to maybe hurting his 8 there. I don't know. He just has too much good of positioning there. I don't really want to lose him. So it's on black. Just kind of placing his armies around the board, seeing what he likes. He puts a good amount in Death's Door here. It's probably real smart. Death's Door's worth 2, so it's kind of a... No, and he maneuvers them all in his capital. And they kind of open up the gate here to my capital. Interesting. So what I think I'm going to do here is... I'm going to bring over... Yeah, I'm going to put them all on my 5 here. And I'm just going to bring them all to my capital. Although I'm going to leave one behind. So just for giggles, I'm going to kind of mess with black and green here. It's kind of a mental thing. I'll do it again here. It's just kind of a feel more or less of a mental thing. Like I could have, you know what I mean? It's like I could have came and attacked there if I really wanted to. But I'm just going to bring them home. It's just kind of like a mental note to try to keep them honest, I would say, kind of thing. Because when they see it, you targeted like that, you know, they get worried. You know what I mean? It worries you. When it happens to me, it worries me. So it's kind of just like a mental play there. I like to do weird little things like that will make your opponents just think weird. So you know what I mean? Like maybe he wouldn't put as many armies in Warpaw there if I hadn't done that. I don't know, but that's what I like. Try to think. Try to play your opponent. Try just to play with his head as much as possible. Keep him guessing. Do things that don't like quite make sense either, you know? But you know, you're thinking, you know, 1 or 2 turns in advance, and he's not. So green might be moving out here. I don't know. Oh no, yo, he's not gonna give my continent easy. So that's a good move on green's part. He knows that if he got out of there, he's giving me that continent fairly easy. So he does not want to do that. Which is a pretty good move on his part. So it's swinging on to blue now. And he's got the Warpaw. Green's got that early Warpaw. So he's kind of out to an early start on all of us. So blue taking his card. Interesting play by blue. And he freezes his territory once again, which guarantees him the attack die next turn. Swinging on the black. We'll see what black gets up to here. He's kind of going for a quest in Death's Door. Let's see if he continues that. So black, I like black's strategy. He puts all his armies there and then he'll take them off, kind of thing. So yeah, it's a good like messing with your mind kind of thing, but it does look like he's going for Death's Door. Four, 4, 5. Takes it down. I'm looking to take Death's Door right here. Ouch. 4, 5 against 4, 5 defense die. Oh, he doesn't want any more either. He's had enough there. So he maneuvers some over in Kodka there. Now it's swinging on to me. And you know what? I think my best bet is to go for this center territory here. And I'm going to eliminate green. Ouch. Go to the dice roll again. Nice. 6-5 versus 4-3. That's so huge. Hopefully I can take him out here. Nice. Hot 6. Boom. 6 on 5. Huge. I'm gonna go for green there just because he's kind of told me he can't be trusted, because if he's gonna put armies back in my capital continent, you know, he can't really be trusted. So that was good. I could eliminate him there, and I'm just gonna move them all over, and I'm gonna take this continent next turn. I'm not gonna get too greedy. Just gonna keep taking my cards slowly. And I just need to take a continent soon, so I'll accept taking it next turn. And I can't quite take my capital continent, but I mean, I could have went for it, but then I could leave my capital a little bit exposed, which I don't want to do. So I just want to keep my capital strong, and I'll take the I guess you could say south middle continent. So a very interesting play on green's part here. Actually, he's traded in, and yeah, he very well could be going for the defense die right here. Oh, he gets the continent. So yeah, if he just comes over with his 6 on his capital and take me out, he's got the defense. He's got it. He's got the defense die. Oh, no. He's got 3. I don't even got 1. And, yeah, just green's positioning there. The temple's very small. Warpaw's very small continent. So, green able to pick up the defense die fairly early in this game. And the thing is, blue is going to be picking up the attack die here. So, yikes. Of course he picks it. This has changed the game drastically. Thing is, too, blue is now going to get the attack die as well. So, my opponent's making 2 very good moves and picking up the most valuable achievements in my mind. And blue also we're looking for a continent. He's got, well, technically he doesn't have the attack die yet, so technically it's not in use. But he does take his continent. Oh, he goes to break green one-on-one too, and he does it. So, regardless of blue's attack die and green's defense die, I'm just going to still go for my grind. Obviously, what I'm going to try to do is avoid being attacked by blue, and I'm going to avoid attacking green as much as I can. And I'm going to hope that the attack die clashes with the defense die. And I'm going to try to just kind of lay low and take territory because my opponents do have the advantage on me, so going to have to just kind of play a low-key game here. So it's on black to act here. Looks like he wants to break green's in the temple, and he can't do it though. But he also wants his continent here. And the defense die just destroying black right now. Oh, that defense die is so rough, you know? And it looks like black is definitely rage quitting right now. He's attacking from all, you know what I mean? Every time you're attacking one-on-one, it usually means someone's rattled. He's rattled by green, and because green denied him his death store there, but there's no real reason to attack every single spot, but black is definitely rage quitting here. Oh, and he goes for the temple and he breaks it. I'm disgusted by that. One-on-one defense die takes it. That is disgusting. Should be 1-on-2 dice technically. I can't believe he broke green there. Which is huge because he would have left me to be breaking green there and black leaves the game. But at least he kind of made it easy once for everyone, so it's an easy territorial gain, I guess you could say. But basically I'm just gonna take my continent here, prop up my defenses in my capital there, and I'm hoping just to hold my middle continent here. At least I got a nice center presence, and the center presence is a nice, like, easy gateway to the west there as well. So I have some out in the east, I have some in the center that I can easily move out west, which is good. You definitely want positioning all over the board, in a sense. You know, you want troops everywhere. Now that I think about it, I was dealt a pretty good random placement across the board. So which is not bad, you know, that's nice. So we each got a continent now. I'm a little behind, just got my continent. I'm a little behind because green's got the defense die and blue's got the attack die. But you gotta analyze every play, because even though green has the defense die, maybe he's an attacking type of player and maybe he's gonna attack more. So green coming out of his home here. So this is really good because green not bringing up his force there. He's just bringing up 3. Moves him to his capital. This is good though. Each of my opponents, green has only 1 territory. Or 1 continent, sorry, 1. Oh yep, 1 territory. Only's got 1 continent. Blue's only got 1. So black is going to expose green's easy capital there. I mean, blue is going to expose black's capital. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, so blue's going to eliminate me out of his continent there. Which kind of sucks. I mean, I could have possibly traded in and taken that north continent, or... So blue ends up freezing the gate to the east there, which is totally fine by me, to be honest. So she's swinging onto me. I got my continent. I could trade in for 10 here and maybe take my east continent. I don't like how green has that 4 there. I don't know. That east continent there has 3 borders, you know? And that 1 border has my capital, so I need a lot of troops on there, but maybe I'll just expose green's easy 1 here. And take another territory in my continent. The thing is, if I attack green there and I lose, you know, 10 on to take out that 4, you know, I have 5, I won't have enough to defend my actual continent, because green has defense die. I just seems like you would definitely want to go 15 on 4, but defense die definitely changes it up. I don't want to leave myself too exposed. This is good. Green has defense die, so his weakness is attacking. You know, green's weakness is attacking. And he seems like a kind of an attacking kind of player. This is good, though. This is really good. I definitely want to see green attacking. So that's good because blue is probably, you know, a little rattled by him attacking him in his capital content there, or continent. He very well is. He puts a lot of resources there. Yikes. This is good. This is good. So attack die on defense die. It's fair, you know. And this is what I want to see. I want to see my opponents hurting each other and exposing one another, and, you know, not quite letting each other have their continents and hurting each other, taking down each other's armies. And what I want to do is kind of lay low key, you know, and slowly take my east continent. And be nice to have a continent in the west here. You know, a lot of the continents in the west are pretty easy to get right now too. So it's swinging on to me. So how huge is that? Now I can, you know, I could have traded in for 10. I decided to skip my turn. Got a double star. Now I can trade in for 17. But I'm going to just skip it and say screw it. And I'm either going to trade in at 8 or 9. I mean, if I got another double star, that'd be sickening. And yeah, I'm just going to, I have my easy one over here. But you know what? First, I think I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to do one dice roll. If I win, I'll keep going. If I lose, I'm just going to stop. Hopefully I get lucky here. Come on, 6-3. Oh, 6-5 defense die. I don't like where that's going. I'm just going to take my easy one. And, you know, a 4-player game, the game really becomes about a territorial spread too. So I'm gonna try to take a lot of territory, and I'm gonna try to leave at least leave no easy ones. You know, that's my philosophy. Never leave an easy one around for anyone to take. And you know what? I'm gonna take my card. I get a single card, but I'll take it. And I just don't like green's 4 there. It's just, I can lose too many. I could lose them all on that 4, you know. It is kind of disgusting how ridiculous the defense die can be. It's really hard to hurt that defense die, you know. So I just kind of got to bide my time, take my card. I got my one continent for now. Let's see what green does here. some in the east, put some in his capital. Very weird play. I mean, a lot of continents in the west are really exposed right now. I mean, green could easily take a continent, really. It's good that he's not, though. So airfield is 9 territories, 1 turn. I might need the airfield advantage. Nice, this is good. You know, green's attacking blue, blue's attacking green. They're really hurting one another, and I'm kind of just staying low key, taking my card. I feel as if they think one another's the bigger threat here, which is perfect. This is exactly what I want them to think. And also green wanted the capital there. But this is very good. This is very, very good. Green definitely hurting himself a lot. And I think I might just need that airfield because kind of even the odds a bit here, you know. I need that airfield defense and attack somewhere. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to nice, and this is good. Blue is attacking black here. And also black has 3 cards here, which I thought in my head when he left that he had cards. So always got to remember, if someone rage quits like that, you got to remember that what cards do they have, right? Because you got to know what cards they have. So it looks like blue's looking to take out black here or something. I swear it looks like just by blue's maneuver, he seems like he wants to take out black. But you know what? I think I have a really good plan here. And because I have my 8 stars, I can trade in. And I definitely got a plan here, and I'll kind of tell you guys the plan as I go through it here. So I have a big trade in. I was patient. I waited for 8 stars, and that means I can definitely do a lot here. So this is good. I have a lot of armies, and I can definitely pull some political influence my way here. My opponent's really attacking one another, and now I've just awakened the sleeping giant, and they're probably like, what? So what I'm gonna do here is what I want to do is I want to take out black, and I want Death's Door. So I'm putting a lot in the west here, because what I need to do is I want to eliminate black so I can get 3 cards. What I want to do also is I want to take Death's Door. That's why I put them all in the west. I want Death's Door, and I need 9 territories here for the airfield. So there's number 2. So those are the 3 goals I want. I plan on getting here. The thing is, I gotta come over maybe. I gotta take out black here. There's 3 territories. I just want to make sure I can get black here before I go anywhere. Oh no, come on, come on, come on. Oh no. Nice. There's 4 territories. This was risky to come over with my capital there like that. I do get him though. I do get black. And there's 5, 6. Here's number 7. There's number 7. There's number 8. And I'm going to leave a few behind. I think I'm going to leave 5 here. And there we go. I eliminate black there. I also pick up the airfield, which is well needed. And I pick up my death store, which is also huge. So this is huge. All my achievements were done. So this is so huge right here. My 3 goals that I wanted to get with my big trade-in came true there. So that was huge. And I got to move my 6 back to my capital there. And I'm going to place that airfield in death store because truly I don't want to lose death store. It's 2 troops every turn. It's great positioning for the west. And now I can even the odds here. I have my airfield there. And I really can keep people honest there. The thing is, 2 troops is 26 territory, so... And the thing is, I'm really not that far away from that. I mean, my opponents could attack me and bring me down, because it will be green and blue's turn now. But for the most part, that's not too bad. And green not quite taking his continent in the north there. Very shocking. He could have took it, you know, 4 turns ago. And he's just decided not to. And same with the temple. It's kind of blowing my mind, green's play. You would think he would take the temple in multiple turns to potentially take it. And he's only sat with Warpaw the whole game. And defense stat, he hasn't really... just kind of been protecting his capital, trying to keep blue honest. And the good thing is I'm strategizing this game where it doesn't really make sense for my opponents to attack me in Death Door. They might, but it's going to hurt them, which is good. Because if green tries to attack me, which he's kind of on all my fronts. So blue maybe potentially going for the North Continent here. And you know what? I really don't see a need to break blue. He just keeps freezing his capital there, which is good in my perspective, you know, because I know he's not coming in there. He can't break me down there in my center continent, so This is kind of okay. This is okay with me. Like, I do not mind this. This is okay with me. So it's swinging on to me. The beauty thing is I have tons of territory. I have 2 continents. So getting a good amount of troops now. So this is awesome. I'm definitely going to protect my Death Store a bit here. I'm going to bulk her up. I mean, probably should put some on my capital here, but I'm not. I'm gonna kind of just go for a territorial kind of gain out here and yeah, just gonna kind of keep going for this middle continent here, which is kind of like the Asia of this map, I would say. The middle north continent. And I'm gonna move my 2 over in Death Store onto my airfield, just to protect my airfield a little bit better. Make it a little stronger. So I'm really happy with my positioning right now. I just gotta kind of keep grinding my cards and try to stay out of everyone's way. So green trades in here. So 2 troops is that 26 territories. I'm very, very close to getting that, closer than all of my opponents. So, and that's the thing. You know, now that it's become a 3-player game, it becomes really a territorial game. You know, because every, you know, at 12 I get 4, at 15 I get 5, at 18 I get 6, at 21 I get 7, you know, just for territory, not including continents and capitals. So it becomes a very territorial game, and I think even green knows this. He's kind of looking to expose me a bit, I think. He just took 2 territories away from me there. The good thing is he's kind of leaving a trail the easy one, so it's not too bad. Oh, and he's gonna go for my capital here. Nice, and he can't quite get it. Nice. Nice, this is epic. You know what I mean? Green's so huge, he has the defense die, you know, to take that huge force out there. And yet, green uses his weakness, which is attacking, and breaks blue, which is even just perfect, you know what I mean? Oh, and he wants to go more. Yeah, just waste them all. Just waste all the troops you got. You might as well, green. Nice. And green is being very foolish. I think he's playing very foolishly, because defense die is his disadvantage, you know? There's no need to attack blue that much. What you want to do is, you know, use your defense die to your advantage. And green just seems like a very aggressive attacking kind of player. So he's probably better off with the attack die. He's not playing a very solid defense die game here. Which is good, though. Which is really good. I mean, he's still pretty strong, but he's not really going for too many continents here. It's really weird. Green strategy here. So swinging on to blue here. So blue's thinking, he's thinking. I think his best bet might to just take that. I guess he's got to take his continent back now that green has just massively broke him. So blue getting timed out here actually. And blue might be out of this game. I don't know if he was just gone for this turn and he might be out of the game. This is very shocking actually. Blue might just be gone. He could come back next turn. He might just be going to the washroom or something and he missed his turn and he's coming back. So I'm not going to count blue out just yet, but he did just miss his turn there. So I think I'm gonna put all my resources, almost, back on my capital. And I'm going to attack green's easy one, which I still took a lot of losses there. I'm just going to move up one to my airfield, and I'm going to assume that blue is gone here. But not fully assumed, so I'm going to leave an easy one by blue there. So I guess this turn we'll find out if blue's really gone for good or not. Because if he's gone for good, this is going to change the game drastically, because it's going to be me versus defense die heads up, and it's really going to change the game here. So it looks like green might be going for the temple here, actually. Which would be a good play on his part, in my opinion, because it exposes me to attack him there in the airfield. In the temple. But the good thing is I have the airfield. I have the airfield that I can attack off of to break the temple. So that should even the odds a bit. So let's see what green does here. He's going to attack me in the south here. Nice, I'm hurting him a lot. Nice, you'd almost think I have the defense die. Just hurt him a lot, that's so huge. I really devastated him. He might have been thinking of breaking me there, and then he lost a lot. He just decided to go north, maybe. I'm not sure, but... So here's the big question here. Is blue still around or not? So I don't think he's around. I think he might just be gone. I don't know, unless he's waiting still. He might just get timed out again here. And it looks like he's gone, but you never know. Yep. Blue is out of the game. Blue is not here, and blue is officially out of the game. So this game has become a heads-up game between me and green, basically, right now. So I actually have this crazy plan in my head right now. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I really have this really good plan I can do here, and it's gonna expose green heavily. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna focus all my resources in the west here. Might prop these up to some 2s. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I need all the resources I can get, and I need to put them in the west here. So I'm gonna go with this plan I thought of. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try basically to hurt green as much as possible. Oh, I'm suffering a lot of losses on that defense die. It's crazy. So what I want to do is also I want to get my 2 troops achievement here. I really want to get that. But also I'm going to hurt green as much as possible, as much as I can. Oh my gosh, that defense die just kills you. I just lost 5 troops, you know what I mean? On one, an easy one. It's too disgusting. Hopefully this goes a lot better. I have a plan in my head. This might seem crazy right now. And I'm gonna come around right to the capital. And I'm just gonna sit my 9 on his back door, and I get the 2 troops achievement that I wanted. And see, what I'm gonna do is my 2 borders are wide open. So my Death Star airfield is wide open. You know, like I could throw them back just like that. But I have this weird plan that I want green to attack me here. I'm gonna try to expose green's weakness. And you know what? I'm just gonna end my turn. I'm gonna take my 2 troops, and what I want green to do basically is I want green to break me. I want green to attack. And the reason why I want green to attack is green has a defense die. So green's weakness is attacking. And he seems like an aggressive player is what I get. So I feel like green is no doubt going to attack me here. He's probably going to want to break me as well, which is perfect because I want him to attack me everywhere, use his weakness against me. This is perfect. You know he wants to break me. You know he wants to attack me. So he also trades in, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, I could have risked it and tried to take him out, but I just didn't feel like I could have last turn. Could have easily lost them. So hopefully green loses a lot against my airfield here. I might have should have just put 2 on my airfield, to be honest. So basically I'm sacrificing Death's Door and my airfield. And this is beautiful because he's an aggressive player. He's going to attack me everywhere. And he's going to leave his lines very thinned out, I bet. And now it looks nice. And you know what? He's going to come right in with his 12. And he's going to break me. He might even go north first for the temple, which would be totally fine with me. Because even though he's taking, you know, 3 troops continent-wise and maybe, you know, 1 or 2 troops territorial-wise, he's traded in. He's nice. He's losing a lot. See, you know what I mean? He's attacking everywhere. He's making himself very exposed here. I think my plan just might work here. So if you look at this map right now in the west, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted green to do. I wanted him to open himself up. Now green in the west is touching all of my strong points. You know what I mean? And he's pretty dwindled. He doesn't have, besides his capital, he doesn't really have like a massive force. And I have strong points all over touching him right now. So this is very, very huge. And he's going to bring him back to his capital there. Which is still just a measly 6 if you think about it. But it is defense die. So, whoa. Is blue going to be here this turn? Usually after 2 turns, it automatically kicks you out of the match. But this is really weird. Blue is not putting down troops, but he's not kicked. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't quite make a lot of sense here. That would just be a total game changer if blue like came back here. This would totally just potentially destroy my plan. Maybe not though. But it definitely would. Nice. I don't think he's here though. I think he's gone. I don't know what happened to blue. It's very weird. Usually after 2 turns of not doing anything, it'll just kick you out of the game. So I just don't get it. But regardless, it's swinging onto me. And I still get 10 troops and I can trade in for 10. So I got 20 troops here. And what I want to do is I want to eliminate green out of the west. Ideally, if I could eliminate green out of the west and take 3 crypts and blue's not back for sure, I've checkmated green if I can eliminate him and take the crypts. Even if I eliminate him, I don't even need to take the crypts. If I eliminate him, I haven't checkmated him, but I put in him a really stressful check, you know, if I can eliminate him. And I think I can. And he has a defense die, though, so I'll need every army I possibly can. And you know what? I'm going to just spread him around the board like I did. And I'm just going to hope for the best. So that's good. I'm hoping that this 5 can take out green in the north here. Even if he just does that, that'll be great. Nice. Perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Now I'll come from my 15 here. I'll take back my continent. Keep hurting green. And what I think I'm going to do here is I might as well... I might as well come from my 4 here. Or should I come from my 12? Just trying to think what way I should come from. But I guess it makes sense to just come from my 4, and I don't want to go for the 2 because I don't want to take them out and then lock in my 6 there. So I'm just going to take an honest dice roll to green's capital. I lose it. That's okay. I'm done there, basically. So now I'm going to come over my 6. Come on, get him, get him. Oh, that's so epic. Wow. 1 on 3 defense die, and then 1 on 2 defense die. 1 on 2 die. That's just so lucky. That's epic that I got that, though. I really needed that. And that's the ridiculous thing about defense die is I'm pretty worried right now. I don't know if I can take out green. I could lose them all, you know. You know what, I think I gotta go east here. There we go, no losses. That's beautiful. And now I can come down. The thing is, if I can come down with my 9 here, my 12 can go to blue's capital technically, but green has it right now. And then my 12 can just go there, and then it can come in. So I'm just gonna take this down here. Oh no. Oh, that is so ugly. Oh, just to go 7-on-1 defense die and lose them all. Oh. So I think I'm gonna have to go for the capital here. Okay, nice. So now I gotta bring them back, and then I gotta come now with my 8, and hopefully I don't lose them all again. Oh my gosh. Come on, I really need this. I need this so bad. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Man, and that's the thing with the defense die. It's just too disgusting. I really need this here. This is a big moment. Oh, nice. It's going well. It's going very well. Come on, get him, get him. Nice. Oh, it's so disgusting. So here it is. I can basically put green in a very stressful check if I can eliminate him from the west. He'll just not have enough troops to come back to the west and break me in the temple. There's no way, you know what I mean? He can't come back. Get him out of there. Boom, and he leaves the game. He knows he's done. Checkmate. Basically put green into checkmate, and he rage quit. Because he just traded in. All he's got is his Warpaw continent. He's stuck in the east. I would have took that territory as well. And just for giggles, if I can get the crypt here, then it's checkmate. Checkmate. It would have been legit checkmate. Because I could just freeze my 3 in the east there, and that's the gate to the east, and green could never come over. And I could just keep converting his armies all day and keep freezing that one territory, and he could never get to me. So basically I had green in a checkmate. And that's what I tried to do. I tried to bring in green, expose his weakness, which his weakness is attacking. I just exposed it to the fullest, let him come into me, and then I traded in, and I still had a lot of armies, and I just enfolded his defense die. Like, if before I attacked there in the draft phase, when I put my last troop down, if he didn't have defense die, you'd be like, oh, for sure you got him, you know what I mean? But just because he had defense die, like, I just knew it was going to be close, that I needed to get some lucky battles there, which I did. I did suffer a lot of heavy losses as well, but it ended up working out. And I knew it was going to be close. That defense die is disgusting. And I guess just for giggles, I'm going to take out blue here. I see, this is very weird and odd to me, because if blue hasn't acted, usually it kicks you off 2 turns. I mean, I've said that before, but like, it always will. This is the first time I've ever seen opponents stick around when he hasn't been here for this many turns. Like, it's quite ridiculous. But I just knew I had to expose green there. I knew he was an aggressive player. I knew his weakness was attacking, so why not let him attack me, you know, and maybe take a few troops away from me, but I still have a massive trade-in. And I just swept him out of the west, checkmated him. There's nothing he could do. I literally checkmated him. You know what I mean? I could have just froze my 3 with the city on it and then kept converting all his troops, because there's nothing he can do. He can't get to the west. So he'd be done. It's funny, when I was thinking of that plan, I thought of, if you guys ever heard of Sun Tzu, spelled S-U-N-T-Z-U. He's way like he's a part of history. Like, thousands of years ago in China, he wrote a book called The Art of War, which is still studied today. The Art of War is actually studied in studied in so many things, you know. This book called The Art of War, I don't think as many people realize, but this book can be used for so much in life. It really can be used for a lot. And that's kind of the beauty of it. And I remember he has this one saying, and he says, and it's all about war. Like, the sayings are all about war. He actually fought, supposedly a war went down where he was outnumbered ridiculous, and just by his tactics and strategy, he could expose and hurt his enemy. And he would do very clever things like the one saying that when that plan came to my head, the Sun Tzu quote, it's interpreted many different ways, but the quote basically goes like, an army avoids strength and strikes weakness. So, you know what I mean? He would never attack the army, his biggest, you know, their biggest force. He's outnumbered 10-1. Why is he going to straight up attack, you know, that force? He's going to most likely lose. So he'll attack. What he did was his strategy. He attacked remote bases in his enemy's homeland, and what that did was that stirred up tension. You know, he would make his enemy's army move around to where, you know what I mean? He basically had control of his enemy's army by attacking these remote places in their homeland, you know. And that would, if you have control of your enemy's movement, you know, you're laughing. And I just, for some reason, that quote came to my head. There's a really great documentary on YouTube. It's called The Art of War, Sun Tzu. And it's, yeah, S-U-N-T-Z-U is how you spelt it, The Art of War. And I would advise anyone to watch it. It's a great documentary. And people use it in businesses. Corporations will train their employees to understand Sun Tzu's Art of War. Like, there's so much that you can use this information for. And basically that's exactly what I thought of. When green was weak, I knew I had to use his expose green's weakness, which was attacking at that moment. So I exposed his weakness, let him attack me, and I just enveloped him, and I took the game against the defense die. And I've won games against the defense die and attack die before. I've even won a game against someone who had attack die and defense die. I knew it was possible. I know it's possible. It's a lot harder because they have such a, you know, strategic advantage, but, or I should say the odds are in their favor, but the strategic and technical advantage of just playing a good game and outplaying your opponent can always bring you the win. So just remember that. It's all about tactics, it's all about strategy, and that's the perfect strategy against a defense die. Expose his weakness, which was attacking, and then that's exactly what I did. I took down the win. Bada bing, bada boom. So thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. This is Freak. Peace out. Have a good one.